lost everything except for the stuff we had with us that we brought in a car.
Mhm.
And in that was all my archives. I was a family archivist. All my pictures, letters, diaries, everything from my entire life was gone. I didn't care about any of the furniture. I didn't care about the books. I didn't care about a lot of expensive things. I didn't care about any of that. It was that trunk full of my archives that I cared about. And I'm gonna tell you, I grieved it. I grieved it for years, and I was angry with my ex-husband about it because I had to blame somebody for it,
Mhm.
and I blamed him, and I grieved it, and I grieved it. But I'm telling you, it's just like one time it just hit me. Oh, this is a lesson about attachments. This is that. This is that. Oh, and once it rang true in my mind, I was like, that's what I was supposed. It's taken me a long time. I mean, good maybe 8 years of anger
Mhm.
and grief
Mhm.
about that loss. And once I recognized what it was and I could release it, not let it go. Let it go is too sudden and
Yeah.
harsh, and
Mhm.
but to release it, slowly let it go that way. All of a sudden I started getting things from people, pictures from people, from my past that I hadn't talked to. And it was being replaced, but it wasn't replaced until I released it. And I
Until
think
you
that's just
release
how
it.
life is.
And it's so fascinating. Like, even for myself, every time I say that, sometimes there's a spark that comes in me where I'll have a goal that I want, or there's something that I want to do, and immediately something gets eliminated to make way for me to do something new. And it is sad, but it's almost like a clearing of the way so that this can sprout out in me. It's almost like I'll have all these things, and in the moment I'll feel sad about it because
Mhm.
I'm like, this is not what I didn't mean to let go of something first before something new happens. But in hindsight, I always say, God, in the moment, I thought it was the worst day of my life. But I look back on it, I'm like, how could I have ever started my business if I had been working 40, 50 hours a week at a job that wasn't really paying off? So I was able to look at it into perspective and say, you know what? I can do this job and start my own business and do all of these things that I want to do that sparked in me. It's almost like through meditation. I'm going to ask you about meditation next. That'll be my next
Mhm.
question. But it was through my process, my spiritual journey of meditating, of going inside and thinking about my purpose as a healer. That is my purpose as a healer. I do know that. I am a healer. And wanting that, everything started coming aligned and things started falling off that was interrupting my path of being the healer that I am. And I don't know, it's just a beautiful thing. So the meditation helps to keep me centered because every day I have to incorporate it into my life. Actually, really, when I think about it, um, every day, every second of my life is a meditation. I'm
Mhm.
meditating and I'm starting to really incorporate mindful practices. I have 3 children. You must be mindful when you have children.